hours. I am a private patient, you know. I demand to see Dr. Samuelson immediately.
I'm afraid Dr. Samuelson's away on holiday at the moment. Patients with appointments have to be seen first, so if you will be patient and wait your turn, you will be seen. Hello, dental practice. Janet, hi. How is it? Yes, what did he say? Well, I mean, it's absolutely...
Excuse me, you're not supposed to be back here.
I've been waiting almost an hour.
And you are...
Mr. Thurlow? Peter Thurlow? Broken tooth, Brazil nut I was eating and when...
Well, let's not discuss it in the corridor. You'd better come up. Here we are, Mr. Thurlow.
I normally see Dr. Samuelson.
Yes, well, I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. He's,
On holiday. I know, lucky for some.
Well, I'm Dr. Matthews. Why don't you make yourself comfortable? Good. Well, I see we haven't seen you for a checkup in, well over a year.
Not for a checkup, no.
So you won't have seen the hygienist recently?
And I don't need to see one now. Are you on commission or something? Haven't you got an assistant?
No need for one, Mr. Thurlow. Not with all this modern technology. One of the benefits of being a private patient, for those who can afford it. What exactly do you do for a living, if you don't mind my asking?
Car salesman.
Oh, really? Oh, well, then you know all about modern technology. Man and machine in perfect harmony, eh, Mr. Thurlow? Airbags save lives, fillings save teeth. Braces improve dental alignment. Chrome spoilers make a car look cool. It's all the same thing, really, isn't it? Good. Well, let's take a look at you, shall we? Open wide, please. Yes. Well, I think we can safely say we've located the problem area. It's pretty nasty, Mr. Thurlow. It's split from the root to the crown. And the gum is starting to redden and swell as well. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't infected. I may have to cut part of that away for you.
Oh, please, no gory details.
Don't worry about anything, Mr. Thurlow. Good. Now, I'm just going to give you a jab. And then we can get started. As you're a little bit squeamish, I'm going to suggest that I give you an extra shot of Valium. And that way I can work without upsetting you. Good. It's funny when you think about it. Considering all the food that has to be cut and crushed by your deciduous and permanent incisors, canines and molars, it's frankly a miracle there's anything left in our mouths at all. And humans have comparatively small teeth, you know. Apparently it's one of the signs of our superiority over the animals. I don't think there's going to be enough left to cap there. The tooth next to it is pretty badly cracked as well. What the hell was in that nut? Now, keep very still for me, please. There we are. There. You want this as a souvenir? No, I thought not. Now, to do this properly, I really need to clear out your root canal for you and then drive a metal post into your gum. It's a long process, but it'll save you a lot of bother in the long run. Very still. That's better. You can see some daylight through the hole. Well, now that we've got some room to maneuver, I think I should bring in the big guns to get things in place for you. We had a fascinating case of tooth squeeze in here last week. You know what that is, Mr. Thurlow? Tooth squeeze? Oh, I'm sorry, of course you can't answer me at the moment, can you? No, he was an airline pilot, this chap. and his aeroplane depressurized, and it turned out that he had a little bubble of air trapped underneath one of his fillings. And as the cabin air decreased, the air in his tooth expanded, and his tooth exploded. Literally blew up right in his mouth. Bits of tooth embedded in his tongue. Oh, it was a terrible mess. You know, the same thing happens to deep-sea divers. Only their teeth implode. Yes. Oh, and I've seen worse. Yes, I remember one kid. Oh, poor kid. He roller skated headfirst into a drinking fountain and he... Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Thurlow. No more gory details, right? Well, you know, I think the best thing would be for me to put you under while I finish off. And that way I can work without disturbing you. Okay? Don't worry, Mr. Thurlow. By the time you wake up, I'll have finished, and you'll be as good as new. Anyway, I think you've been through enough for one day. I'll give you a temporary filling now, and we'll do that root canal work on your next appointment. You know, I wanted to be an artist, really. I took the exam when I was at school. But I was a bit of a stroppy child. Yes. Yes. They took me out of circulation for a while. Oh, this is no good. No good at all. I need something modern. Something technological. You're a very lucky man, Mr. Thurlow. Not many people get to have this baby in their mouths. Of course, you know, one day all dentistry will be performed by laser. Precision. Artistry. Oh, what fun we'll have. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, Mr. Thurlow. My fault. Not looking at what I'm doing. No problem. You know, they were wrong to kick me out like that. And all they did was nurture a great talent. My talent. You see, it's a vocation with me, Mr. Thurlow. It's a calling. I know that what I'm doing is right. I'm simply ahead of my time. Of course, you know, 100 years ago, all of this would have been done without anesthetic. Oh, horribly painful experience. But thanks to modern techniques, I'll be finished in, no more than a few hours. Just kidding. Oh, back in the land of the living, are we? For a minute there, I thought I'd overdosed you. No, we're just waiting for the last bit to dry now. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's all right. I know what that is. You mustn't be up and about yet. I haven't quite finished. Just a few last touches.
No, dentist.
What's that, Mr. Thurlow?
Dentist.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're quite right. I'm no dentist. I always wanted to be one. But I couldn't pass my exams. So they wouldn't give me my certificate. I never could. I can't pass exams. You see, I get too angry too easily. So they took me out of circulation for a while. Bastards. Still, from time to time, I get to try out a few of my ideas. Shall I tell you what I do, Mr. Thurlow? I move into a new area. I pick up the yellow pages and I look up all the private dental practices in turn. And then I visit each one of them. And occasionally, like today, I get lucky. I find an empty operating room, though not all as nice as this one. And then Well, then I wait for custom. And you must admit I do look the part. White coat, smart tie, good speaking voice. And when was the last time you asked to see a dentist's credentials? You don't give a shit as long as you get to be seen first. Am I right? Or am I right?
Who's in there?
My cue to leave. Good job I remembered to lock the door, eh? Well, goodbye, Mr. Thurlow. And thank you. Oh, and don't worry about your new look. You'll get used to it. They all do. Eventually. Oh, and Mr. Thurlow, don't forget to floss.
No. Oh,